I mean, I know you came in here expecting to be in the slot, and stuff happens, and you end up at running back last year, and now you're back in the slot. Talk a little bit about the about making that switch, and how you feel like you've adapted to that.
It's really just trying to get comfortable with it, because coming in, learning one position, then having to learn another. Like I think it was like 2 weeks before the season started, I had to learn running back. But yeah, being able to have a full spring at receiver, and then starting camp at receiver, it's been really good. And then coming in doing like extra work on weekends during the spring and summer, I've started to learn like how the quarterbacks think and where they want us at in different spots.
And that's something that's kind of new for you. You're used to taking a pitch or a handoff from Taylor. Catching passes from him is probably different. What has been kind of the learning curve, or maybe the biggest thing you've had to adjust to in connecting with him in that way?
The biggest thing is trying to think like what they're looking at, like what they see. So really, you just got to read the defense, think where he wants you to be at what time, and then from there, pretty good.
Having success last year, and then certainly everybody's going to remember the big kickoff return in the bowl game. As you come in here, even with making a position switch, do you feel like your confidence is like, miles ahead of where you came in last year to start a season?
I mean, last year, like your first year is really humbling, because you go from being that guy in high school just to being another guy on the team. So really it's just getting back to how you used to play in high school, just getting that same feeling.
How many different ways, do you feel like this offense is going to be able to get you involved? I mean, you can still run a jet sweep, you can still run an option out of that slot, you can get down the field, you can do the bubble screen. I mean, you guys have to have been working on a lot of different ways to get the ball in your hands. What have the coaches talked with you about in terms of your role there?
They haven't really said much ways we will do it, but they just said they do want to get the ball to me in space and find a way just to give me the ball. So we haven't really talked much about what exactly, but they're trying to put effort to put the guys in the right spots and give them the ball.
Are you expecting to be pretty involved in the return game again this year?
Yeah, I expect so. I expect to be back there probably.
Is that is that obviously it's something you're pretty good at? Is that something that you're excited about being back there again and having those opportunities to maybe break a game?
Yeah, being back there gives the opportunity to get a whole lot of hitting yards that Coach Holt talks about. Like those are yards that in the game that people don't really see, but 10 yards on the kickoff return, that's the extra first down that you don't see during the game.